Good morning, guys. Welcome to my gym. If you hop on this video today, comment below what program you're doing, what workout you're doing, if you're doing a workout at all. It could be running, could be weightlifting, could be swimming, could be jogging, could be biking, could be doing shift shop, could be doing anything. I want to know what you're doing to help yourself live a healthier, more fulfilling lifestyle. I was going to do this video like immediately after my workout this morning, but my son is still asleep in our home gym downstairs, is right next to his bedroom. So I didn't want to get all excited and talk loud and wake him up, because you parents know what that's like. If the baby's sleeping, it's better just leave him asleep. So I know that we're all so busy in life. Like, you talk to somebody, you run into somebody, you're like, hey, how was your weekend? I was so busy, it was so packed. Or, you know, like that seems to be the common thread and the common word is I'm so busy. How's work going? I'm so busy. How are things going at home? Oh, we're so busy. We got this schedule, that schedule, this piano lessons, dance lessons, and that seems to be the way that it goes. And every single one of us is what I want you guys to understand is we all have a ton of work to do, and we all have a lot of responsibilities in our life that we need to fulfill and complete. For example, I have a large business from home where we have a team that does over 1 million volume of sales every single week, 45,000 members across the US and Canada. We're looking to expand into the UK in October, and so we're already working with those people. I have a wife, I have 5 children. I teach the youth every Sunday at church. I teach the 8 and 9-year-olds at church together with my wife. And so, like, I had a few moments ago, I had this moment that I want to share with you guys, so hopefully it can help you guys maybe see in your life ways that can change, because I'm trying to always work on those areas in my life. And I had this moment where I went to visit a friend, and this friend is battling cancer and has been battling cancer for a long time. And, you know, I caught myself when they asked how I was doing, saying that I was exhausted, like I was tired, exhausted, busy, and that I wanted to go home and take a nap later. And it hit me later that day. Like, it hit me when I said it, but when I got home is when I got to really think about that. I got thinking that I didn't like that feeling that it gave me. And so I wanted to share some of these thoughts to help you guys, because I, in that instance, sitting with someone that's battling cancer and going through chemotherapy and medications and hasn't been themselves for years, I caught myself saying that I was tired and busy. And it makes me emotional thinking about that. But it seems like we're always exaggerating in this life how busy we are. We're saying things like, it's like I've been feeding these kids all day, feeding the kids and doing dishes all day long, or I've been cleaning this house all day long, or I've been doing laundry all day long. And we're focusing on that. And no matter who you are, you, me, anybody that watches this video, we're going to feel like no matter what it is, we're gonna feel that way. We're gonna have that, and it's gonna, like, if you focus on feeling like that, you're gonna feel overwhelmed, and your life is gonna be filled with nothing but what seems like chores. And especially those of you that are parents, like Gabby and I. And it also becomes sort of a sign of status in this life, that the more busy you are, like, the better you're doing. It's kind of weird to think of it like that, but it's like, to be more busy, to complain to our friends and spouse and children about everything that we have that we're doing, is like a sign of status that you're doing a lot and that you're doing good. So when I want you to think about this, like, when was the last time you heard somebody say, like, think about this in your life, when was the last person that you ever talked to that you said, hey, how are you doing? And they didn't say busy. They said something like, you know what, I spent 30 minutes of relaxing this morning. Or, you know what, I spent the afternoon talking to my mother on the phone, and I haven't talked to them for a long time. You know, I just slowed down today. I laid on the trampoline with my kids, and I looked up and I watched the clouds passing by. Like, when is the last time that you heard somebody say that? Like, maybe they're doing those things, but they're focusing on, and we're focusing on, oh, I'm so busy, I got this and that and that, instead of saying, you know what, like, today was beautiful. I went to the park and I threw a frisbee with my kids. So remember that what you focus on, you attract more into your life. So if we spend too much time focusing on talking about exaggerating every little thing that you're doing, it's going to take not just a physical toll, because you're already facing the physical toll of all the responsibilities that you have. But if you focus on that as well, it's going to put a mental toll on you, and it's going to make your life just a little bit more difficult than it already was. And it creates this feeling or this sense of helplessness, and you begin to feel sorry for yourself for how busy you are and were. So, guys, when we focus on and exaggerate our workload, it's also going to cause stress and fatigue, because we're constantly reminding ourselves of everything that we have to do, everything that's on the to-do list. But most importantly, though, is that it's going to take, like, it'll take away our sense in the moment of gratitude, which is what I experienced in this moment when I lost my perspective and my patience with like how busy my life felt at that moment. So guys, we can lose, it's so easy to lose sight of the bigger picture. I'm not saying that there's not going to be a ton of responsibility in my work, in my life, or in yours, and you may have more burdens than I have, and someone may have more burdens than you have, but I am in agreement with you that life is busy. Like, it's always going to be busy, so let's accept that. Like no matter what, life is going to be busy. We're going to have responsibilities, we're going to have chores, we're going to have all of that thing to do. So let's accept work as it is, take it with our responsibility, and focus each day on the moments that we can enjoy, and focus on those and share with others that are around us those moments of joy in living this life. Because life is pretty incredible if you think about it, especially think about, like, I don't know the statistics, but the number of, like, the chance that it took for you to be born in this time, to the life that you were born into, the situation you are right now, is better than millions, hundreds of millions of people over the passage of in the entire universe. That you're pretty blessed, and so am I. So let's focus on that. I want you guys to comment below with a commitment today. What is one thing that you're going to do today to slow down, whether it's looking at the clouds, laying on the grass with your son or your daughter, or taking a walk with your spouse when you're like, oh, we got to clean up the chores and quick pick up the house and everything. Like, to just stop for 10 minutes and say, hey, baby, however you want to say it, let's take a walk around the block. Let's just go hold hands, walk around the block. Or do that with your kids, do it with a friend, call a friend if you're alone and solo right now. Just do something that can bring you joy and happiness in your life. Comment below. I want to see your commitment, because we got to be accountable to this, or else we're going to continue complaining about our busy lives. So if this helps you or help somebody, please pass it along, share it with somebody else. Let's spread the love and the joy. Day 2 for Gabby and I on the shift shop. My legs are still shaking, my arms are shaking, but we're working on growing together, becoming stronger. Love you guys, have an incredible day, and see you tomorrow.